as well. And why not pick up the Ahri, able to dodge out of the way of a lot of those lay wastes. He can keep.
It still has a 0% win rate. I do not think it is at level 3, level 4. He won't have quite enough mana for harass as MLXG.
Yeah, actually, there's the flash coming through as well as Jia is in a lot of trouble. The flash forward from Assassin and first blood for the Karthus. Takes a couple of turret shots, but doesn't care. And MLXG
At least not dying in lane, and maybe just a tier instead of tier Rod of Ages to ensure that his power spike as early as MLXG.
Oh yeah, Yuji actually getting caught out here as well. The Ignite's on. There's the Requiem as well. Assassin's going to be able to lock down the kill. Heal not enough, especially with that Ignite. And King, again, so much power. And MLXG, he has leveled up as a jungler.
Yep.
And, of course, the Aurelia as well. Not used to talking about that in the bottom side of the map. Is actually MLXG coming through for the dive. Here's, in fact, the teleport as well. Fate's Call onto Mystic gets him knocked up as Wushin was tanking the turret. Mystic actually coming forward and picks up the kill with the help of the Ignite from UJ and Assassin. He'd even roam down. And when a Karthus beats an Ahri in a roam, you know something's going right for you now and again. Has been discovered. Spirit is around. That Glacial Prison hasn't been used yet this game, but he does have an opportunity to use it now. The knock-up there available from MLXG as every member is in here. The knock-up's coming down. Mystic's going to take down MLXG in this fight, but the Assassin right in amongst everything. The swap onto Whoosh right into the middle of everyone as World Elite scattering to the wind now. As there's the Death Defy to come through from.
Obviously, if the teleport was being channeled, they wanted to re-engage. They had the ultimate for disengage. Speaking of being caught, Jia.
Yeah, Jia might have been caught, or has he caught MLXG? The Spirit Rush is there, but MLXG so tanky now as well. As this Ahri not exactly having the game that she wants to. The rest of World Elite are around. There's the Fate's Call in the bottom lane, though. Transcendent Blades coming through. Wushin very, very low. As UJ trying to be a menace there at the same time. Oh my goodness, Jia gonna fall down. MLXG picks up another one for the team as World Elite are getting decimated on the top side, but Mystic picks up one in trade in the bottom side of the map.
Double kill with the Requiem comes through from Assassin. They couldn't run away from the Rylai's lay waste and gets a double kill overall. This game is snowballing really quickly for King.
Yeah, King really doing some work. Of course, not quite showing on the gold just yet as MLXG actually turns back around and gets the backup kill. That was pretty cute. For them, they do have the positional advantage, but King making their way in here as well. There's the teleport to come through from Aluka. They lock down the dragon. There's a twisted advance as well. Aluka right in amongst this fight. There's the Fate's Call as in comes Sky from the backline. The double knockups as well as Liam actually going to flash out here as there's the swap onto Mystic. They take down Liam. Can they get any more though as Assassin right in amongst this fight? He's going to die, but he doesn't mind about it because of course he's Karthus. Has the Requiem here as well. A double kill already as UJ falls down. Mystic gonna die as well. Whoosh is going to finally fall as Spirit locks down that kill. MLXG gonna die. There's the Arctic Assault over the wall, but Sky versus Spirit. You have to think the horse gonna come out ahead and the ace, but so close for King.
Super close fight coming out from King. I expected a much more landslide victory, but the tanky members, LGD, sorry, in that game, and then a 50-50 bouncer came up. We might see a fight.
Yeah, Spirit actually taking a little bit of follow-up damage there from MLXG as Mystic trying to get the Prey Seekers, the Noxian Corrosive Charges out there, but there's Sky in with the ultimate. The Onslaught of Shadows there into the backline of Spirit. Very, very tanky. Does lock down the tanks there on the front line. Forced to flash out there as well, but he is going to die. Mystic now has to deal with a big horse into his face as the flash in from Assassin, making sure that he gets into position. A double kill now. The Requiem to come in, and Mystic falls eventually. Liam in a bit of trouble tanking up this turret for a little bit too long. MLXG void rushing back into this one, but Aluka twisted advance right in amongst it. MLXG, he wants to pick up the ace, but Aluka just hanging out in the base says that I'm pretty tanky and you don't have a lot of damage.
Everything. Why is he not pushing harder? Although we might see the flank.
Yeah, the teleport coming through from Sky. You could imagine that could be anyone here as Assassin is there in the backline. Mystic taking a lot of damage, trying to swap himself into this one. Actually gets towards the backside as MLXG doesn't quite find the Prey Seeker. Wushin still jumping around this fight. Does rend UJ to death and is still able to get the work done. Arctic Assault is going to get Spirit to safety, but Assassin, he's going to fall down. Mystic, he's dead on the backside as they're going to switch kills here as Aluka now forced to run away. Spirit does get the back in. These fights are being very, very even considering the fact that it's such a lead for King, but Aluka might be locked down now. That passive doing a fair bit of work here, but the tanky members of King are pretty huge. MLXG is going to take down Aluka, and Spirit now finds himself in a situation he doesn't want to deal with. Wushin, he's tanking up the turret, has to be careful. Glacial Prison is there. Spirit actually decides to get back in amongst it, just trying to keep the members of King busy, but maybe a little bit too much so, as he does manage to get the follow-up kill onto Sky, but that's going to mean the inhibitor turret now falls.
Hole for them, but credit to them, they have the late game say and they're still winning the fight.
Side of WE. MLXG able to clear out a lot of this vision. Doesn't actually manage to get that one, as Mystic might be caught out here as well, as there's Aranduans popped. King found their way into this one. Beautiful wall of pain into the onslaught of shadows. There's the Fate's Call as well, and it is all on here for King. Assassin gets bursted down, but probably just wants to be able to ultimate, as Yuji gonna flash away, but still manages to die to that Requiem. Aluka is a massive tank, but you can see King, they're grouping up together. Mystic found his way around here as well. Wushin somehow managed to die in that fight, and the consistent damage now potentially in favor of World Elite. Mystic so incredibly low, it's increasing his damage though. There's the shield. Sky's gonna fall down. There's another one to come in there. Mystic finally falls down, but after getting a double kill and Spirit's there, MLXG's gonna have to be careful. Aluka completely out of mana, but World Elite, they win a team fight.
These are just insanely long fights coming out, Atlas, and Whoosh, unfortunately, with the Hurricane build. I said it would suit him earlier.
World Elite, of course, not exactly a blowout as far as that is concerned. But King now looking to push MLXG with the flank, looking to come in here. There's the teleport from Aluka in the backline. As Spirit actually going to have to get out of this one. Does have the Glacial Prison still available if he wants to try and lock someone up. Wushin still alive on the backline. And oh my goodness, the ult from Spirit is huge. Assassin going to fall down. MLXG is actually very low here as the Requiem comes through. Aluka, he's going to fall down, but Mystic still alive there on the backside. Only Aluka dead so far, but Yuji is going to follow very swiftly. The double kill for Whoosh, and the inhibitor going to fall down as well, and a much better team fight for King.
No one's dying quickly.
No one's dying quickly, and also, it's not a decisive team fight.
Could be counter-built by World Elite as well. No one's dying quickly. The only thing dying quickly is those minions. There's the swap.
Yeah, there's a swap of MLXG there as well, but there's the onslaught of shadows. There's a decent ultimate from Spirit as everyone's getting bounced around this fight as well. King actually falling relatively low in this fight as GA coming back around. Assassin gonna get taken out here as well as Sky's in a lot of trouble. The GA pops, but there's the Requiem, not quite finding the kills, but the Ren sets are here, and Whoosh trying to get some work done. GA, he lands a decent charm, and the Prey Seeker comes round as well, but it's going to be the Ahri on the run at this stage, and King, they've decided that their base is actually World Elites, and with Mystic dead, GA forced out of the base. It's only Spirit alive, and these Nexus turrets are going to fall down. World Elite with a valiant defense.
Enough with the super minions, the Baroned up super minions to take down the game, and finally King with the late game scaling. Didn't feel like they had it for a long time.